Hey YouTube, it's Ashley MPG, and today we're going to see how far we can get with what we've got. And today we've got the new Nintendo Switch OLED model. This was just launched today, so I'm super excited to have it on hand. Leave down in the comments below if you picked one up as well and what color you got. I chose to go with the white and black model, but they also have the neon red and blue. I thought that the white and black looked a little bit cleaner. I'll just show you all sides of the box before we open it. Packaging is actually really small. We'll go ahead and open it. You have your setup directions here. And then right off the bat, you can see the beautiful Joy-Cons. So we'll go ahead and take those out. And again, they do have these in red and blue. And of course you can get accessories, so you can get any kind of color combination or character theming that you want on your controller. So both Joy-Cons. And then here is the Nintendo Switch OLED model. We'll turn it over. So the OLED model, I believe the display on this is 7 inches and the base model is 6 inches. And the Nintendo Switch Lite is 5.5 inches. Wow, okay, so being an owner of the Nintendo Switch base model, we'll compare that to the new OLED model in just a minute. Let's go ahead and finish with what's in the box, and we'll do that. As you can see, there's some paperwork in here. I'm not interested in that, but it is in there if you're interested in that. Okay, awesome. So here we have the base, or the cradle where you will put the Switch itself. Very cool, and you can see it's in the black and white color combination. So you have your USB ports. Now, one of the features of the OLED model is that it also comes with a LAN port. So you have, this is your connection for your AC adapter. It might not be picking up on camera too well, but then you have your HDMI and the addition of the LAN down on the bottom. So that is one upgrade that you'll get compared to the base model. And that is just found under this plate here, which snaps right back into place. Here you have your HDMI cable. This is your power supply. And this is the connector for your Joy-Cons. So I will put those on in just a minute and show you what that looks like. And then you have the wrist straps for your Joy-Cons. And that looks like everything that we have in the box. Looking at the device itself, maybe one of the first things you'll notice if you're looking at the back as compared to the base model is that you have a kickstand that runs pretty much the length of the device. And it looks like it's fairly adjustable, so you can go for a wide array of angles. I really like this if you wanted to play in like tabletop mode or something. But of course you could also do this. It's very versatile. I really, really like that. And to show you a comparison of the kickstand on the base model, or the original Switch, your kickstand is here. And so it pops out, it's very flimsy, and you can pretty much stand it like this. So I think that's a vast improvement in and of itself, especially if you utilize your Switch in that configuration. Now, looking at the display, it seems a lot larger to me. It is 1 inch larger than the previous Switch, but they both have the same size. So pretty much you get more screen in the same form factor. So that's holding these very close to one another. The new one weighs about 0.4 ounces more than this one, so pretty much the same weight. And as you can see, nearly the same form factor. The battery life on the new one is going to get you a couple hours more max. Maybe not even that much, and that would depend on your brightness and your gameplay settings and stuff like that. Yeah, just a beautiful display. I really do like this. I'll just take you around all the different sides. The speakers are also supposed to be a little bit better. They have a bigger cutout, so the sound is supposed to be ever so slightly better. This does retail for $350 with the base model Switch or the original Switch. That would be $300. And then if you're going for the Switch Lite, that would be $200. So we'll go ahead and put the Joy-Cons in the grip. And if you don't have a Switch, to remove the Joy-Cons, there's a button on the back. You'll just press that down and pull it out. And then to connect to the grip, you just kind of slide them into place. And your original Switch comes with the same configuration or setup. It's a very comfortable handheld way to play. They do have a Pro controller that I own, and that is slightly wider and more comfortable, but this to come with the system itself is very nice to get started out with. Again, I really love the color combination, and it is launch day for the Nintendo Switch OLED version, so not only did I get that, but I also got Metroid Dread, mostly because it's the popular game to have today. It's been on pre-order for quite a while, and so I wanted to pick it up and try it out. I've never played a Metroid game before. I'm more of a Mario kind of girl. But since this was the thing to have on launch day, of course I went ahead and got it. I did want to open it and just maybe do a quick opening screen for you guys, and then we'll end the video there. Okay, so we'll see if the Switch has any battery in it, and if it does, we'll go ahead and put Metroid Dread in. You have your power button here, and then you have your volume buttons here. So we'll go ahead and push power and see what we get. There we go. I can already tell that the speakers are slightly better. And we'll set up Wi-Fi. We'll connect to the TV later. Detach the Joy-Cons. So it's just telling me that I can use the console with the Joy-Cons attached or detached. And then it's asking me to choose the style I prefer and then continue. So we'll go ahead and put the Joy-Cons back on the system. Okay, so now we're at the home menu and we can go ahead and insert the game cartridge. And I just wanted to do the opening scene so that we could enjoy this on launch day together.
Soon be entering ZDR's atmosphere. The bounty for this mission does not seem appropriate. The risk clearly outweighs the reward. Treat our lost assets with care, lady. Entering the atmosphere in T-10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. leads to the depths of an underground facility. Signal quality is likely to be low. Remote communication may be using cable. Try to connect to the facility's network when you reach the bottom. That way, they can gain in contact. Many injections, lady.
Okay, so that opening sequence was actually a lot longer than I thought it would be, so I'm going to cut chunks of it out, but I'll show you some of the action shots. I will say my first impressions of the speakers, they're amazing. They sound really great. I don't know if they're exponentially better than the original Switch, but they definitely have a noticeable difference. Also, the display, in my opinion, it's the perfect size for handheld gaming. It's just got a little bit more real estate on the screen for you to really dive into the games, and this game strikes me as something that's going to be a really beautiful experience. Okay, so that was my unboxing of the Nintendo Switch OLED model. All right, so that has been my unboxing of the Nintendo Switch OLED model. And now that you've gone the distance with me, what's a few steps more? Hit like if you enjoyed the trip, and be sure to subscribe so you don't miss our next one. Thanks for watching. I'm not a gamer in,